Yo, nothing more, nothing less. I address BS like Ben's pressing. Get shit off of my chest. And yes, I must confess, I seek the stress. Meek and oppressed, the weak and distress is a mess. All the propagandas and scandals is gone way out of here, gotta get handled. For years, making us think that we the vandals, you piggies, it's Cunninghams, word to Randall. Just know there's no sugar or splendor in my show. Nothing sweet about the agenda, let them know that watered down shit's not gonna rock. Give it to you straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Leave fires under you niggas and keep it hot. Stay on that blood true shit in case you forgot. Any haters out there can suck their own cock, lick their own twat, or dig their own plot. It's nothing, no matter the.
Hey yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Rozelle, and this is The Agenda. Today's topic is gonna be about, my Hispanic brothers and sisters. So let's get into it. A lot of my Hispanic brothers and sisters, my Latinos, for years now, have been running around talking about I know black this and I know black that. And I mean, enough's enough, my brothers and sisters. Like real talk, enough's enough, and it gotta come to an end at some point. You know what I'm saying? At some point, y'all gotta realize where the fuck y'all niggas come from. You're always screaming that Taino Indian shit. Like that shit supposed to hold some weight. Do y'all motherfuckers understand all the first Indians ever known to man were black? The fuck is wrong with y'all? And we didn't even call ourselves Indians. That's a title they gave us. You know what I'm saying? It probably was Tainos. They weren't fucking Indians. Because now when you say Indian, now that puts a look, an idea of a look in your minds. Oh, light skin, straight hair, red, long straight hair. So now you got an idea when you hear the word Indian. Come the fuck on, guys. Are you serious, yo? Hey, let's get it right, bro. All right, so check this out. The Taino Indians, right, were just like the Cherokee Indians and the fucking Blackfoot Indians and the Somalian Indians. I mean, the Seminoles. I'm sorry, the Seminole Indians. All the same. They were melanated people. Because in the beginning, let's go back to the beginning, guys, because you got to start at the beginning. You can't start from where they taught you. Because we know, right, that as a nationality, as a people, as a race, Puerto Rico, Puerto Ricans in general is only about 500 years old. Think about that for a minute. Like, let that shit sink in, yo. That Puerto Ricans, as a people, are only 500 some years old. Your people only go back 5 generations, yo. Think about that shit, bro. Y'all only go back 5 generations. That's it. And think about this. Before there was anybody, there was just melanated people. Right? There was just melanated people. So if there was just melanated people everywhere, who the fuck was the Indians? Who the fuck was the Taino Indians on your land? Who were the Taino Indians in Puerto Rico? Who the fuck were they? And if there's only melanated people that walked this planet for hundreds of thousands of years, who in the fuck were the Taino Indians? And where did the fuck did they come from? Like, these are questions you gotta ask yourself, yo. Where the fuck did the Indians come from? Because until the melanated man started to experience mutations in their DNA that gave birth to first the Asiatic melanated man, Asiatic African, light skin, cheeky eyes, who then, migrated up towards Asia, you know what I'm saying, and laid grounds, and he gave birth to, the Chinese, the Japanese, the fucking the Vietnamese, the people in Hong Kong and Singapore and everywhere else that he laid his seeds at, their seeds at. And then after the Asiatic black man, which is also where you get the Siberians who helped overthrow the Caucasians up here in the Americas from his lineage, the Asiatic black man, a mutation of the original man. Then you had the ultimate mutation, which brought about the fucking Neanderthal, the Caucasian. So until then, until the birth of the Caucasian, there was nothing but the melanated man and the Asiatic black man, right? The Asiatic African, okay? Once again, the Asiatic African came off the melanated man, who's the original man, you know what I'm saying? Who started this whole shit off, and then the white man came. So before the white man even came, where the fuck did the Taino Indians come from? I need you Puerto Ricans to really answer these questions. Where did the fucking Taino Indians come from? Okay, so now we fast forward a few more years. Like I said, the ultimate mutation, the Caucasian. Okay, he comes about and he goes to the Caucasus Mountains, and there they populate in great numbers, and then they spread out, right? And they take Europe, Rome, Sicily, Spain, all that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Russia, Poland, Ukraine, all that shit over there. They gather all that shit up over there, that cold shit, because we didn't want that shit. It was cold. It was cold. But they had no choice. They had to go there and stay there until their numbers got up. Till they got up in numbers. They had to stay in the cold areas because we was everywhere else. We were everywhere else. Okay? So now we everywhere. And like I said, the Asiatic who had been here for a few couple of years, you know what I'm saying? A few thousand years before the Caucasians had also branched out. They also branched out and was moving all about this motherfucker, right? And some of the Asiatic Africans met up with other melanated beings, not ether original beings that was here, us, the black man, the black woman, and they had children, right? Then came the Caucasians. And they spread out and they started to conquer, right? And to rape and to pillage different villages, right? And countries and tribes, right? And then they took over. So when they came on their ships, and they may have had couple slaves with them. You know what I'm saying? When they came on their ships with a couple slaves to Puerto Rico to colonize it, who in the fuck was the Taino Indians? And where did they come from? Because before the Caucasians came, remember, there were only melanated men on this planet and Asiatic melanated men. So where the fuck did the Taino Indian come from, yo? Like, if you niggas can answer that question and make that make sense, talk to me. I'll listen. Talk to me. I'll listen. You know what I'm saying? So when you got Puerto Ricans with cheeky fucking hair, of course you do, because your original ancestors were blacks and Asiatic Africans who also found themselves around this planet before the Caucasians. Okay, because we got to remember, black people have been around this bitch for hundreds of thousands of years, right? Then the Asiatic blacks have been around this bitch for thousands of years. I mean, tens of thousands of years, right? The Caucasian been around this bitch for a few thousand years. You see how this shit goes? Are you seeing the pattern? We were here. The melanated man, we started it off. Then the mutation came, which gave birth to the Asiatics, right? Then they were here, they were here. And they started migrating amongst themselves and procreating amongst themselves and starting their own lineage of people that looked like them or had their characteristics, right? Then the white man came. He was, like I said, the bottom of the barrel. He had no melanin whatsoever. And he came, right? So until those three groups set forth out into the world and started to populate and repopulate with each other, not until then do you have what is now known as nationalities or races. That's where we get races from. That's why you got Puerto Ricans that look like him, who look like he could be black and white in Spanish. The only way I know he's Spanish is because he got his fucking eyebrows done. If he didn't have his eyebrows done, I might have thought he was black and white, yo. You know what I'm saying? So now you got the white people coming over and taking control of Puerto Rico before it was named Puerto Rico. Right? And as this is going on, they're still conquering America. They're still going forth with the greatest lie ever told, that we, the melanated man, were all slaves, and we were all animals and savages, and that they were the civilized ones, and they took all the books and they burnt them, and they took all the knowledge and destroyed it, and they killed off all the elders so they wouldn't tell the stories. So now, the only stories you have now, right, is the ones where they tell you that, hey, you are a Taino Indian and you Spaniard and you not negro. Fucking negros, the bottom, the worst of the worst. And they had to keep that lie going because the only way for them to keep control of all of us, is to tell y'all got nothing to do with us, and y'all should be fighting against us too, because we ain't shit. Because if they would have told y'all, hey, yeah, you know what? They your primos. And your great grandmothers and grandfathers, yeah, they had children, and we snatched them. We snatched them up as slaves and brought them here and brought them there and brought them here and brought them there and did this and did that to them. And you are the product of that. Then maybe y'all niggas will jump on our side and be like, yo, what up, Primo? And y'all niggas is rolling with us. Because there's strength in numbers. And they know that, and that's the biggest fear, that there's strength in numbers. They didn't want that, so they told y'all, hey, y'all niggas is Taino Indians. Y'all niggas is Taino Indians. You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to motherfucking check those niggas, those dark skinned ones, and y'all niggas believe that shit so much that you even develop a hatred for dark skinned people in your own family. Y'all want to look like the oppressor so bad. Y'all want to look like this. Blonde hair, blue eyes. The oppressor so bad. It's sad, yo. The lighter you guys are, the happier, yo. But you understand, you can't look like this without the oppressor first. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta realize that none of y'all would look like that if your grandparents didn't look like this. Are you following what I'm saying to you? You dudes is just as brainwashed as anybody else. And the sad and the crazy is, you talk about us behind our backs. You know what I'm saying? You act like we beneath y'all. And I don't understand it.
All right. Let me give you a word of advice. Man, you got to watch what you say when you say it. Because this is what I'm saying. Because you don't know who speaks Spanish. Yo soy cubano, ¿me entiendes? Pero yo soy cubano. Y cuando habla la gente negra, estoy hablando de mí también.
I was just saying.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you need to watch what you say.
I was just saying.
Okay, I'm just letting you know though. When you talk about people, especially black people, man, watch what you're saying. I ain't recording you. I'm recording myself. I'm recording you now. I'm recording you now. So, you know what? That's what I'm saying. They be talking that shit Spanish, thinking people don't understand their ass. Yo soy cubano. Cuando hablan la mierda de negros, tú hablando de mí también. So when you talk about black folks in Spanish, a bunch of them understand what the fuck you're saying. No, y'all talking that nigga shit Spanish. Yo soy cubano, yo entiendo. Cuando hablas esa mierda de negros, tú hablando de mí también.
Oh my God, dude, it was a black man. That's all.
How could y'all talk about us and call us negros and monkeys and this and that when you got family members, like I said, just as dark as us? And the only reason why you got family members just as dark as us is because y'all all started off just as dark as us. The only reason why you're as light as you is because your parents, your grandparents, your parents' grandparents was sexually abused a lot more than others. You only look like this because you got a whole lot of this in you. That's it. Y'all niggas act like this is the ultimate goal. What you're doing is you're getting further and further away from your originality. from who you're supposed to be in the beginning. And there was only this. There was only this. You understand what I'm saying to you? And then y'all walk around, man. I mean, it's sad, bro. Because, I mean, a lot of y'all understand and y'all accept and y'all preach the word that, you know, you come from melanated people. But it's the ones who just are in such denial, bro. Like, are you fucking serious? What's the reasons for it? What's the reasons for the denial, man? Like, why do y'all feel like y'all got a motherfucking push the facts, the truth so far back in your brains that you can never ever reach it again? Like, y'all hate the fact that y'all niggas is black. Y'all shouldn't be hating the fact that y'all niggas is light skinned, because the fact that you're light skinned means that you had way more oppressor blood in you than you do original. Maybe if y'all start thinking about it that way, it may change your opinion. Like, oh, you light skinned, you got a lot of oppressor blood in you, a lot of colonizers' blood in you. But no, y'all niggas, y'all rather made jokes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rather made jokes, and it ain't funny.
I know black. I know black. I know black. Imposible. I know black. I'm Dominican. I'm Puerto Rican. I know black. Be looking just like me. Be having the same hair. I be touching it like, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same, papi. It's not the same. They try to salsa that shit off. I be like, no, it's not the same. I know black. Negro nunca, nunca. I know no, nunca. I know black. I'm like, no, you black. No. I know black. Dominica. I go, I know, but you're black. No, papi. I know black.
You know what I'm saying? What you got to understand is that Puerto Ricans come from the tribe of Ephraim. You guys descend from the 12 tribes of Jacob, which is the 12 tribes of Israel. These are his 12 sons. Right now, I'm busy right now giving lessons. These are his 12 sons. And y'all descend from the tribe of Ephraim. Why don't y'all know this? Y'all sitting around yelling, Taino Indian, Taino Indian, Taino Indian. Don't you know that you descend from the tribe of Ephraim? Won't y'all look that up? Won't y'all go do some knowledge on that and see what that's looking like? You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all should take a little pride in Ephraim, like I can do the so-called Taino Indians, because that's who Ephraim's tribe ended up becoming. Like Judah's tribe became the Jews. You know, us, the black people, probably say we're the Jews because we are from the tribe of Judah. You know, we were the Judeans. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we come from the tribe of Judah. And y'all come from the tribe of Ephraim. Y'all just real, like I said, real light skin, because you got a whole lot of oppressor in you. And I really don't know if that's something to be proud of or discouraged about. I'm not the one to figure that out. But a lot of y'all been walking around proud of that shit. Proud that you look like the person who went into your village your people's village and raped them and robbed them of their identity, of their culture, of their land. Yeah, y'all niggas always trying to make fun about the blacks being slaves without really understanding that y'all walking around wearing the mark of the oppressor every day. When y'all look in the mirror and you relish in that white skin, you glorify yourself because you have green eyes and blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? You're happy that you have straight blonde hair, straight or curly blonde hair. You know, you're happy about these trades, these trademarks that you have, which is all just proof that the colonizer was there. And y'all niggas wear that shit ever so proudly. You ever thought about that? Come on, guys. Let's get with it, man. Somebody talk to me. I'll listen, yo. With all that being said, yo, I'm your boy, Rozelle. You know what this is. This is The Agenda, episode 5, me, PRIMOS, and I'm out of here.
Hey, yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy, Rozelle. And you just listen to The Agenda. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I'm out.